The next point, calculations of titrimetry. Calculations of titrimetry. The basic concept involved in the calculation of titrimetric, like the molarity and normality. These are the important two concepts to calculate the actual concentrations or titrimetric analysis. The molarity, it is number of moles of solute dissolved per liter of solutions. That is number of moles of solute in per liter, and it is abbreviated as capital M. That is molarity is the number of mole of solute dissolved in per liter of a solution, and it is abbreviated, that is capital M. Molarity is equal to moles divided by liters. Therefore, moles is equal to molarity into liter. That is, moles is equal to molarity into liters. For relative small quantities encountered in titration, where the ml are used, like millimoles is equal to molarity into millimoles, whereas the molarity is always expressed in millimoles per mLs. Now, for a reaction where an analyte A react with the titrant T to give the product P. This is a stoichiometric reaction, therefore it give 1:1 ratio of the reactions, that is A plus T is give product P. In here, the number of millimoles of analyte, that is A, is equal to number of millimoles of titrant T, that is the ratio of reaction is 1:1. Therefore, this reaction is example of stoichiometric reaction. Therefore, the number of millimoles of A analyte is equal to number of millimoles of titrant T. Then the molarity of analyte A into ml of A is equal to molarity of titrant T into ml of titrant T, or in other word, molarity of analyte A volume into volume of A is equal to molarity of titrant T into volume of titrant T. Now the first example on the molarity calculations. Suppose the 25 cm cube of 0.1 molar hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, was titrated against a solution of sodium hydroxide by using phenolphthalein as a indicator. The volume of alkali required was 23 cm cube. Calculate the molarity of NaOH and its concentration in gram per cm cube. Okay. 25 cm cube of 0.1 molar hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, titrate against NaOH. The volume required was 23 cm cube. Calculate the molarity of NaOH and its concentration in gram per cm cube. Before calculation, we can write the reactions, that is, to find out whether it is stoichiometric reactions or not. Therefore, the reactions HCl is reacted in presence of NaOH to form salt like NaCl plus H2O. The moles of HCl is equal to moles of NaOH. Therefore, this is example of 1 reactions, that is stoichiometric reactions. Therefore, the molarity of HCl into volume of HCl is equal to molarity of titrant, that is NaOH, into volume of NaOH. Here the molarity of HCl is 0.1, that is, these are the molarity of HCl at the volume, given volume, that is 25 cm cube, is equal to the molarity of NaOH into 23, that is required volume is 23. Therefore, we can rearranging these equations like we can need to calculate the molarity of NaOH. Therefore, the molarity of NaOH is equal to 0.1 into 25 divided by 23. Therefore, we can get 0.11 mole per dm cube. That is, these are the molarity of NaOH. According to molarity, we can calculate the number of grams, that is molecular mass of the NaOH. To determine gram per dm cube, The molar mass of NaOH, molecular weight of NaOH is 40. Therefore, the 40 into molarity of NaOH is 0.11. We can get the actual weight of this NaOH will be required for this titration, that is 4.4 gram per dm cube. And these are the example of molarity calculations. One practice example on molarity calculation, you can calculate the molarity and send correct answer of this problem. That is 250 cm cube of a sample of vinegar, that is 25 cm cube of vinegar, that is acetic acid CH3COH, was pipetted out and titrated against a standardized solution of sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, of a concentration is 0.11 molar. The volume of base required was 26.5 cm cube. Then they calculate the first one, that is molarity of acetic acid in the vinegar, and second one, grams of acetic acid in 250 cm cube of a samples. Okay. The given data you can use for the calculation of the molarity as well as grams of acetic acids in 250 cm cube of a samples, and then send correct answer of this problem.